Dana, now that those storms have moved out tonight, the big question is how's the rest of the week looking?
Exactly. A lot of rain tonight, especially in the Lewiston area, and that had to do with thunderstorms that were really just stationary over the area. Now we'll dry out a little bit for tomorrow, but unfortunately we do have some more storms on the way for later this week. I'll get into that in just a second. As of right now, here in Portland, things have cleared up, clear skies, currently 70 degrees at this hour, dew point of 64. A little sticky, but not too bad tonight. So what are we looking at for the next week? It's going to be staying hot and humid as we get into the weekend. We're looking at a severe weather watch for Thursday. Then by Friday, we'll dry out, but it'll be a wet start to the weekend. So in terms of the radar, things have really begun to calm down. Once the sun went down, a lot of these storms lost their momentum. But take a look at the storms from earlier. This is a radar loop of 6 hours previous. And if you take a look over Lewiston especially, you can see some of these thunderstorms with a lot of heavy rain were stationary over the same area, which caused a lot of rain to fall in that particular area, which caused some devastating flooding. Then we also had another smaller storm that moved through the Reed area earlier that has begun to break up, but there's still a little bit of rain and lightning in the Danforth and Prentice area at this hour. Current temperatures in the middle 60s to lower 70s. It's going to be a little bit of a warmer night tonight, a little bit humid as well. And tomorrow is expected to be pretty warm as well. As average high for this time of year is 80 degrees, and most places are going to be getting into the middle 80s, and we'll be getting even warmer as we go a little bit later in the week. In terms of humidity though, humidity is going to stay pretty consistent as we go into the next couple of days. A little bit of a downturn in the end of the day on Wednesday. And then take a look at that as we get into the weekend, a real drop off into much more comfortable territory, and we'll have a cold front to thank for that. Now, as we get into early tomorrow morning, a little bit of fog possible in the early morning in the mid-coast, but it's going to be a pretty nice summer day. This model pops up a couple of storms Wednesday afternoon, but I think the chance of getting rain is pretty low in most areas. Plenty of sunshine. Then as we head into Wednesday night, we'll have some increase in cloud cover. And then Thursday, we're actually watching with the potential for some severe weather. We'll have some more information on that as we get closer to Thursday. So just keep an eye on the weather over the next couple of days. You can see those storms popping up midday. And then this model here has some heavier storms going through down east Thursday at 5. We'll have some more concrete details on that as we get closer to Thursday. And then things will clear up by Friday. High pressure will return and become our friend for a nice dry way to end the week. Now in terms of the seas, 2 to 3 feet, water at 65 degrees. 7-day forecast. It's going to be humid for the rest of the week. Once again, that severe weather watch possible on Thursday for some strong storms. Friday is going to be a hot one. I would say some places definitely have a chance to hit 90 degrees in some places, otherwise most in the upper 80s. Saturday, looking at another system moving through, and then by the end of the weekend, things become a little bit cooler, a little bit more comfortable in the humidity department, and the sunshine returns. So Zach, we kind of have a little bit of a mixed bag here. We have some sunshine, but then we do have some storms coming in for Thursday and the beginning of the weekend as well.
All right, a lot to keep track of. Thanks, Dana.
Absolutely.